Life is spice, spicy life. I lead a spicy life in lockdown land. Got a bit of a sore throat. Sort of here. Only that bit. Better not be the flipping C word. Get out. I cannot afford to be sick. But yes, today's recipe is spicy chicken wraps. Really simple to make. Like a doddle to make actually. We're going to use some chicken thighs. Okay, you can use breast, but thighs have got a lot more flavour and they're cheap. You can't have any more. This is my chicken, this is for my tea. You've had yours. You get some more later. Eating on my chicken. So I'm going to make a really simple marinade for the chicken thighs. And there's one little cheats ingredient. Okay, these specifically. We're going to use these for our wrap. Tesco's own brand sourdough pizza bases. And they're just the right size for a nice decent size wrap. So get these if you can. Again, I'll show you again. Those ones from Tesco. I'm sure other supermarkets do a similar kind of thing. You can use tortillas if you want, pita breads, it's up to you. But these are just fantastic, not just for pizzas, for wraps as well. Top tip. They're all good tips on this channel. But listen, before we dive into it, hit that subscribe button, okay? That's the only way you'll get notified of my videos. So let's get on with it. Let's make these wraps. The first thing we need to do is make a marinade for this chicken. Okay, right, so what have we got here then? We've got our chicken thighs. Now you're gonna want about 4 sort of large chicken thighs. This is enough for 2 people. If they're smaller, then use kind of 5 or 6. And they're boneless and skinless. Okay, you can leave the skin on, but when you cook these in the pan, the way we're gonna cook them, the skin isn't gonna go that crispy, so it's kind of pointless. And also by removing the skin, kind of keeps it a bit lighter, a bit healthier. So get those into a bowl. And then to the bowl, we're going to add 4 good dessert spoons of vinegar. Vinegar? Yoghurt. Yoghurt, not vinegar. Then I'm going to season it up. Good pinch of pepper, good pinch of salt, maybe 2. There's quite a bit of chicken there. Then I'm going to finely mince 3 cloves of garlic. You might be thinking that's a lot of garlic. That's because it is. Because garlic's delicious, makes everything taste wonderful. You know, rub garlic on yourself and you'll taste wonderful. Then we want, just move that to one side, the juice of half a lemon. Now you're going to need a whole lemon for this recipe because we're going to add some to the sauce, so save the other half for that. Squeeze that juice in there, squeeze it. Next we're going to add some hot sauce. Now I'm using this one, which is Frank's Original Red Hot Cayenne Pepper Sauce. Now depending on what hot sauce you use, it's going to depend how much you put in here. And the best thing to do is to just give it a taste. Just get a bit on your finger like that. That's hot. I'm a bit of a wimp when it comes to spice, so that's probably quite mild to some. So I'm going to go in with probably a tablespoon's worth, and then all I'm going to do is just mix that up. Fine. It's hot. It's really hot for me. But anyway, what you're going to do is leave your chicken to marinate for at least an hour. Let it sit in that marinade, get all that flavour permeated into the chicken. It's better if you leave it overnight, to be honest. Do this the night before, but leave it for at least an hour. So yeah, come back in an hour or a few seconds in editing time, and we'll get on and make these wraps. That's a wrap. See you in a bit.
You don't understand the implications. I'm not a human being. I walk in eternity. The earth isn't my home, Sarah. I'm a Time Lord.
Okay, so it's been an hour. Chicken is nicely marinated. Again, you can leave it overnight, but an hour is fine. So we can start cooking. What I'm going to do is just preheat the oven. So we're going to need that. Then we're going to take a frying pan, just an ordinary frying pan. Get that onto a fairly high heat. Add a touch of oil. Get that pan nice and hot. All right, so as that's getting hot, we're going to throw our chicken in, our chicken thighs. Just kind of shake off a little bit of that yoghurt, get them in. And basically all you need to do is just for like a couple of minutes, just start it off. Get a little bit of colour going. Don't need a lot because we're going to finish it off in the oven. Just a little bit of a tan, little tan. Okay, once you've started it off, got a little bit of colour on there, they can now go in the oven. Yes, in you go. Might be an idea to open your kitchen windows, put your extractor on because it's going to get a bit smoky, that's for sure. But listen, cook those chicken thighs in the oven for like 20 minutes, okay? They should get some nice sort of charred sort of edges, nice sort of burnt bits. That's the yoghurt. It's going to add flavour, it's just going to be really nice. And yeah, just cook the chicken thighs, yeah. But what we're going to do now is make a little sauce. Nice little coriander, mint yoghurt sauce to go in the wrap. So into this bowl, I'm going to add 4 dessert spoons again of yoghurt. And remember the other half of that lemon, we're going to squeeze that in. Get it in. And we're going to add some herbs, namely coriander or cilantro and mint. Now, if you're one of those people that, you know, when they eat coriander it tastes like soap, firstly I feel sorry for you because it's delicious. And also, just leave it out. Just use the mint instead. Bunch it up and dice it. I'd say about a tablespoon's worth, and also some mint. I'd say a small sort of handful of leaves like that. It's going to be enough. Again, just roughly chop. In it goes. And of course we've got to season it up with a bit of salt. Get a good old pinch in there. And because there's quite a lot of acidity going on, I'm going to add a pinch of sugar, just to kind of help balance things out a little bit. Just a pinch. Oh, look at that stalk. Don't want that. And listen, like, this is one of those sauces where you can just kind of tailor it to your own taste. Add a bit less of something, add a bit more of something. It's personal preference. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of prep up some lettuce, slice your tomato, get some feta cheese, some onion, anything you want to go in your wrap. Get it all sliced and diced now. Right, so got everything sliced up, sliced and diced. There are my accoutrements, things, sliced up things. Let's get the chicken out. Oh, woo. Lovely stuff. Now, whilst the oven is turned off, I'm going to turn it off, using the residual heat, I'm only going to make one, but take one of your pizza bases, or both, whack it straight on the oven shelf. Close the door and just leave it for a couple of minutes to warm through. Okay, that will soften them up. But come and look at this. Come and look at this. Look at that juicy, wonderful chicken. Those sort of charred bits of marinade and chicken are just going to be wonderful. And yes, I know it's kind of wrecked the pan a bit, but listen, it will come off. Soak it overnight. Don't worry about it today. Do the washing up tomorrow. But that chicken's done. We'll wait for the pizza base to warm through. Then we can build it with this stuff and then eat it. Life is spice, spicy life. I lead a spicy life in lockdown land. Right, let's make this wrap because I'm hungry. Get our pizza base out. It's going to be a wonderful vessel for our nice delicious things. So what I'm going to do is just go down with some sauce first. Some of this lovely cooling mint yoghurt coriander sauce. Maybe a splash of hot sauce. And I've sliced up the chicken just into bits. Get some of that on. Then some onion, because in things like this I like that raw onion hit. Tomato, some lettuce of course, and a sprinkling of feta cheese, maybe a touch more sauce, and some more hot sauce, because it is spicy. And basically that's it. Just going to kind of fold it up, just like that, and get it in your gob. Oh my god, I know this is going to be messy. Look at this monstrous thing. Look at it. It's going to be messy, but I don't care. Let's go in. That beats any shop bought, crappy takeaway, flipping nonsense kebab. Any day of the week. In fact, it is. It's less of a wrap, it's more of a kebab, isn't it? But it is good. It is really good. So there we have it. My spicy chicken wrap / kebabs. State of this, look. Right? Are you traumatised from our thing this morning? I think someone was breaking into the shop below. Because I heard this massive loud bang about 5:30 this morning. It sounded like someone was like fucking hoofing in a door in the pizza shop below. So that was quite unnerving. Startled him. Woke you up from your slumber, didn't it? But anyway, I'm gonna love and leave you. Simple recipe to do. Spicy chicken kebabs. Ooh, ooh, oh. That's the hot sauce. But before I go, remember, if you enjoyed it, stick a like on it, share it, leave a comment as well down below. And if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. Do it now.
Do it now.
But listen, I'll see your gorgeous faces in the next video. Bye for now. No. No, this is anti-cat food. No. It's got cheese in it. It's got dairy. Chili sauce. You'll be exploding all over this flipping flat.